Guess who's got a new mic? Tech has got a new mic. Guess who's got a new bike, a new bike, a new bike, a new bike, a new bike. Nah, nah, nah. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Greetings and salutations, and this is Tech Renaud here, back with more Sonic Frontiers, and I am really happy to say I am back on the Onikuma mic. Before I was using a Turtle Beach mic, and I was not fond of it. I had to edit my, commentary in every Let's Play video more than usual because it picked up every little background noise. This one's probably going to pick up the fan a little bit, but I tested the mic and it's not picking it up that much. So if I do gotta turn it down a little bit, it'll literally be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I am really glad I am back on this headset. The Onikuma is a phenomenal headset. I'm going to tell you that now. I love it. I fucking love it. I missed it so much, man. Now, I know I'm rambling on about the Onikuma mic a little too much, but to put it into perspective, the last Let's Play I used an Onikuma mic on was Crash 4, the first Let's Play on this channel. After Crash 4, my last one gave out because I was cheap and I got a used one. Never doing that again. Here's a little life lesson for you before you gotta learn it yourself. Do not buy a used headset. Just don't do it. I've done it twice with 2 different brands. It did not work out. But out of every mic brand, headset brand I tried, Onikuma's the best one. And what I was going into, the last time I used one was for Crash 4. My first Let's Play on this channel. After that, I used a really cheap, $20 mic or $20 headset that broke really fast, but I used that for Sonic Colors Ultimate and Resident Evil 2. I used it for those 2 Let's Plays. And then after that, I kind of just talked into my phone. Because if you don't know, I think I explained it in my Sonic Rush Adventure Let's Play, but I actually found a way to upload clips of the DS to my phone, and that's how I was editing stuff. So I was just speaking to my phone, no mic there. Because at the time of recording that Let's Play, I had the Turtle Beaches that I had for a while. Actually, no, I used Turtle Beaches for Resident Evil 2 as well. I think I only used that really cheap one for Sonic Colors Ultimate. Or for most of Sonic Colors Ultimate. I think I switched near the end of it. That really cheap one broke fast. So yeah. But from the end of Sonic Colors Ultimate, the last 2 or 3 videos of that, to the last video of this, I was actually using those Turtle Beach, the Turtle Beach headset I had. And granted, it wasn't bad. It was just, it was a little annoying. It was a Bluetooth headset for one. I'm not fond of Bluetooth. The only time I like Bluetooth is when it's a speaker. I'm not fond of Bluetooth headphones because they can have, I don't like the connection issues they can have. I know speakers have that issue too, but the good thing about a speaker is that you can basically listen to stuff without an aux cord. I like the you can listen to stuff out loud without an aux cord. I like the, convenience of that. Whereas with a Bluetooth headphone, with Bluetooth headphones, you can just use headphones, and it's no different. The only difference is Bluetooth headphones can sometimes have a connection error. Now, I didn't get this headset because I didn't like the Turtle Beach mic. You gotta keep in mind, I rocked with that mic for a long ass time, even though I wasn't too fond of it. I just rocked with it. I dealt with it. I actually still have it, but it started breaking on me in more than one way. The first thing is that a couple times now I've recorded commentary for Let's Play videos, and I went back after processing it and everything, meaning that I could, it was already too late to go back and re-record that commentary. After that point, I would usually notice it, and I'd be like, wait a minute, why did it pick up like this? That was the first sign that they were breaking, and I didn't really see that as they were breaking. I thought it was because, oh, they're Bluetooth, they're messing up. And it could very well be just because, oh, they're Bluetooth, they're messing up. But the other thing is, shortly after that, I started getting a crack in the side of it. And one of the speakers started coming off, and I had to hold it together with electrical tape. I still have it held together with electrical tape. It's actually still held together. But I knew where it was going. I've had this happen a bunch of times before. I knew where this was going. If I didn't order a headset while I had the money, I was going to be without a headset for a while. I knew where it was going. That's what always happens. This time, I was prepared. I had money when I noticed it was breaking. So I taped it together, used it for like another few days, and ordered the Onikuma. So now that I've got that explanation out of the way, I'm done rambling about this awesome headset. I listened to Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers, with this headset, and oh my god. It's an experience, ladies and gentlemen. If you can do yourself one favor, I don't care if you listen to it on a CD, if you listen to it on Spotify, on Apple Music, on iTunes, if iTunes is still a thing. I don't know if it is. It's probably dead, let's be honest. But crap. I'm not used to a mic being so close to my face, because the way this headset is actually close to my face. So when I was trying to scratch myself, it kind of just hit. But as I was saying, listen to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers with an Onikuma headset and skip to track 16, which is literally called Mr. Morale, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it's called. The Wikipedia makes the track list hard to follow because, you know, the track list on anything is going to be listed 1 to 18, but Wikipedia splits it up into 4 parts for some reason. I have a physical copy, and even it's listed 18 tracks. When you skip tracks, it like when you go from track 5 of part 1 to track 1 of part 2, it don't go from 5 to 1. No, it goes 5 to 6. I don't know why Wikipedia has it like that, and it bugs me. Because I don't remember if that's the name of the song or not, but it's track 16. I know for a fact it's track 16. Go listen to it with Onikuma headset on. It is listening bliss. I'm gonna tell you that now. D rank. You know what that D rank's for? That D rank was damn fantastic. I'm joking. We're going at this again. I hope I'm not too late to set my feelings straight. Sorry. I got a few like Mr. Morale songs stuck in my head. Like a few different ones. Back to back. They just like keep rotation. I'm sorry, I just moved forward. So if, I actually realized when I was doing it, oh shit, it's probably gonna pick up the fan, so I set back. Because the fan's actually blowing in front of me. The fan's actually blowing in front of me, which is how I'm keeping it from blowing into the mic. It's actually blowing on my legs, because if you don't know this, I do my commentary relaxing in the bed. That's literally how I do it. Because my commentary to me is basically a time to have a fun chat, sometimes a chill chat. Most of the time a chill chat, honestly. Even if like I raise my voice or get excited or like ramble on about certain things. It's kind of like therapy to me. Now, it's not therapy in the sense of like, oh, I'm going to tell you all my problems. I'm going to tell you, oh, I had a mental breakdown today and all that stuff. No, I'm not going into detail about my depression or anything like that. That is for my personal life. That is for only me, my friends, and my family to talk about. And a psychiatrist when I get one. I still have got a psychiatrist. I really need one, but that's not the point. This is therapeutic, is what I'm getting at. Sitting here just chatting about things I love, commenting on the game I'm playing in the past, making jokes. You know, it's like therapy to me, so I like to lay back, relax. I'm not actually laying down. There's a wall behind my bed, so I'm like kind of slouched back in a comfort position, just like commentating. That's literally, if you see me, if you saw me while I'm doing commentary, I look like the most relaxed motherfucker. So when I do get more excited in my tone, or get angry or something, it probably looks so hilarious. Like, if you were watching me, I'm gonna be honest, it probably would look hilarious. But I literally, when I do commentary, I'm slouched on my bed with my back against the wall. A drink nearby, usually water, soda, or juice. Sometimes it'll be sweet tea. Most of the time it's water. But after that, it's like Propel drink mixed in water or Pepsi. And then like everything else I drink way less often. Now, water's not the main thing I drink. The main thing I drink is actually the Propel mix. I know you probably thought I was about to say Pepsi, bitch. No. I know Pepsi's not good for you. When I have a choice and I don't really like, and it's not a time where I really want it, I'm not gonna be drinking soda. I'm gonna be drinking Propel drink mix because that's just refreshing as hell. Speaking of refreshing, if you ever had Sprite lemonade, that stuff's the same way. I know some people look at it and they go, Sprite lemonade, doesn't it already have lemonade in it? Doesn't it already have lemon in it? What's the point of this? It's just gonna taste the same. No, it don't. That's what I thought at first too. I was really curious. I tried it because I thought it was just gonna taste exactly like Sprite. No, Sprite lemonade is actually the most refreshing soda on the planet. And it's weird for me to put the words refreshing and soda in the same sentence because unless you're really craving a soda, they're not usually that refreshing. They're really not. The only sodas I can say really do be refreshing are Pepsi, Sprite Lemonade, and Code Red. Sometimes Baja Blast. Baja Blast can be too, but for most of those, with the exception of Sprite Lemonade and Pepsi, you have to really want it for it to feel refreshing. Sprite Lemonade and Pepsi are the only sodas where like almost every time I feel refreshed. I don't know why it is with Pepsi. I think I know why it is with Sprite Lemonade. I don't know why it's that way with Pepsi. But we got a cutscene, so I'm gonna shut up.
What's up? These Koco are supposed to link up with another unit, but an enemy has them pinned down here.
Aren't you supposed to be helping find the emeralds?
I can do both. Hurry up if you want in on the fight.
Oh, I hate this mini game. Not this, please. Not this. Oh, delay. I hate this. Oh god. I hate this. I don't know if I cut them out or not. For the sake of the viewers, I'm hoping I cut them out. But I failed this shit so many times. It's not even funny. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this minigame. I hate this minigame. Why? I knew we were gonna get to it eventually, but why did it have to be today? Why did it have to be today? Okay, that's what I'm doing. I think I'm carrying too many. I think I'm not gonna be able to get under, but... Oh, no. I got under. Okay. 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 We making moves out here? What y'all thought? Y'all thought you could keep up with Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog? I'm the fastest thing alive, bitch! This is that I'm motherfucking Batman bitch shit all over again. I keep bringing up some jokes I made on my old channel. Without, like... I'm sorry if you heard me burp a second ago. I'm really sorry about that. I usually try to, like... If I'm gonna burp in a video, I usually try to, like... keep my mouth closed so, like, it doesn't get picked up by the mic. But that time I was in the middle of coughing and just coughing. I don't burp a lot, but like when it does happen, I try to like not let it be heard. And I ate a cucumber earlier for some reason. I don't know why. Nothing ever makes me burp. Not anything. Soda, nope. Milk, nope. Fuck it. Pizza, nope. You know what does? Cucumber. And I cannot for the life of me tell you why. Cucumber don't agree with my stomach. And it's not, it don't make me sick or anything, but it makes my stomach gassy. And I'm saying it that way because it's the least gross way I can put it. It makes my stomach gassy. And that's as much detail I'm going to go into with that. I love cucumber to death, but there's a reason I don't eat it all the time. Because I don't like being like that. Why shit, my third, the thing I drink the third most amount of time, I can't find a way that like correctly words it. Pepsi is the drink I drink the third most. Pepsi is like third place when it comes to the amount of drinks I drink, or the amount I drink a drink. Like I said, before that comes Propel mixed in water, and then it's regular water. Pepsi comes third. And trust me, I drink a lot of all three of those, dude. So I know what I'm talking about here. I drink a lot of all three of those. I'm gonna tell you now. I think I've had Pepsi make me burp 3 times in my whole life. Every time I eat a cucumber. A different story. I didn't know I was doing commentary today. If I did, I wouldn't have eaten a cucumber. I didn't even know I was going to have free time to record commentary today. You know?
Nice work, soldiers. Now let's link up with the main force.
Yeah, you make a great supervisor, Nux. Maybe try fighting next time, though.
He is aware of what the Koco are, isn't he? Why does he try to help them when their fate is already decided?
Now this is the part of the game where you can start picking up on why this is, but Sage is one of my favorite Sonic characters after playing this game. And some of the cutscenes on Ares Island is where you start picking up on why she's my favorite Sonic, one of my favorite Sonic characters. She's not my favorite. My first favorite is Blaze the Cat. After Blaze comes Vector, then SPO, then Shadow, then Whisper. If you read the IDW comics, I love Whisper. She's a great character. I just love her. After her would definitely be Eggman Nega. I like Eggman Nega better than Eggman because he's a little more off the wall. He appears to be a little smarter. And he's more crazy. So, like, if you want to know what I mean, go look at the, like, search up. Don't even search it up. Watch the final part of my Sonic Rush Adventure Let's Play. Or go look up the cutscenes. The Sonic Rivals games. I think those are 2 examples that show that, like, Eggman Nega is off his rocker. And I know regular Eggman can be a little crazy, but regular Eggman knows his limits and he knows where to stop. You can see some sanity in regular Eggman. I never seen that in Eggman Nega. Guy's, like, off the wall. Like, and I love him for it. I like him a lot better than Eggman for it. And I wish we could see an interpretation of Eggman Nega that's fully voiced, fully animated. Because he only appears in spin-off games. And the only spin-off games he's really voiced in are the Rush games. He might be voiced in the Rivals games, I don't know. But he's voiced in the Rush games. Now, I think I've talked about remakes and stuff, and like, I don't know if I talked about them here, or if I talked about them to people, or where I talked about it. But I think remakes are kind of going a little overboard at this point. I'm in favor of the Dead Space remake because that's a series I already... Or not remake, the Dead Space reboot. I don't know if it's a reboot, remake, what it is. But I'm in favor of that because that's a game I've always wanted to try, but I just never got into. So now that it's like coming out with a new one, I can give it a try, you know. And I'm in favor of that one. And I'm in favor of the RE remakes. I'm also in favor of the Insane Trilogy. But outside, well, and the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, because that gave me a chance to try Spyro for the first time. But outside of those, I don't think remakes are really all that needed. I talked to someone about the Silent Hill remake, and they really hate Konami. I shouldn't have said anything. But they made a good point. They made a good point. They shouldn't keep trying to drag Silent Hill's corpse around. And it'd be great if Silent Hill was given to a company who actually cares, who could revive it, you know. But that's not what's going on. They're owned by Konami, who does not care. And yeah, Konami's not the gaming company I hate most. That honor definitely goes to Blizzard. I know I say that, and I literally have clips of Overwatch 2 on my channel, but bear with me. I don't have to pay for Overwatch 2, so Blizzard's not getting a dime out of me. And when I played the original Overwatch, I didn't know about the shit that I hate about Blizzard now. But yeah, Blizzard, it's Blizzard, then it's Konami probably, and then it's EA. I think that's the order and how much I hate those three. But the thing is, well, not really how much I hate those three, but how bad I think they are.
Experienced this before. We're somehow seeing a battle from the past.
Those defenses are impressive. Maybe I should get some notes for my island. I guess the defenses didn't hold after all.
Then the robot hit him again.
I look forward to your battle reports once we're home.
Home?
I'll integrate you into my system. Give you control of the whole EggNet. I'll have you network all my robots. You'll be a refreshing change of pace from Orbot and Cubot.
They are your creations, like me. That would make them like my brothers.
I suppose so.
I look forward to that.
That's a huge wall, and an equally huge hole through it. Yikes.
Yeah, that tells me something bad happened there, Sonic. That's environmental storytelling. Which actually this game does a little bit of throughout. It does sprinkle a little bit of environmental storytelling throughout. there's some parts of some islands that are like wrecked, and you just look at it and you're like, oh well, something definitely happened here. Like, I think the next island we get to, Chaos Island, is definitely the best example of that. Because, I'm not going to give too many spoilers about what's there. But one of the things that's there is a wrecked death egg robot. So you just have to wonder, what wrecked that death egg robot? You gotta wonder that. It is the death egg robot model from Sonic Forces, which is really unfortunate. I wish they would have just used the classic Death Egg model, but you know, it's whatever. And I know I'm like putting down the Death Egg robot model from Sonic Forces, but it's not really the model itself I have a problem with. It's the fact it reminds me of Forces. And I understand that some people don't like that they reuse like the Forces models for other characters too. I personally am not bothered by that because the Forces models don't look too different from like, say, the Unleashed models or the Lost World models. You know, like there's not too much of a difference between Sonic models if you go by games like that came after Secret Rooms. You know, if you go by Unleashed, Black Knight, Generations, Colors, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Forces, if you go by all those, there's really not a big difference between their models at all, if I'm being quite honest. And I feel like people had a problem with the model because they thought it wasn't going to animate well, but after seeing this game, I think they made it animate pretty well. And quite honestly, it always sounded dumb to me that people were blaming the model for bad animation, because the model is really not that different from the Unleashed model, and the Unleashed model was animated well. So I'm like sitting here like, you guys really blaming it on the character model? Really? That was always like one of the dumbest arguments that people had pre-release of Sonic Frontiers, was the character models. And I say that knowing that I just insulted the Death Egg robot model.
I can confirm Sonic has made multiple breaches
But
into cyberspace and
hear me out.
Through raw
Okay, I gotta
talent
shut
and
up.
no shortage of tenacity, I'm sure. Impressive.
You speak of him with respect as often as you curse him. I do not understand.
Oh, I hate that hedgehog. That doesn't change the fact that he is a formidable adversary. I respect him. I don't have to like him.
Your genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
But as I was saying, the reason the Death Egg model, the robot model, bothers me is because it looks very different. And the only game it appeared in was Forces. That is all.
I don't care if you're afraid. Those are your people out there.
Hey, Coach, what's with the pep talk?
With the defenses down, the soldiers are supposed to fall back to a bunker.
Then I'll round up the stragglers and you supervise, Commander.
That sounds good.
Also, I know this is not a popular opinion. I've seen a bunch of people complain about it. I actually prefer the takes for Sonic and Knuckles in this game over like the past 10 or so years. I think this is Roger's best performance of Sonic outside of the Boom cartoon. I think the Boom cartoon is his best performance, but this definitely comes second for me. And I actually much prefer Knuckles' new actor over Travis Willingham. And that's nothing against Travis Willingham. It's more so that, like, I know I just, like, complimented something from the Boom cartoon. But it's more so that after, like, the Boom cartoon came out and, like, Sonic Boom Rise lyric and all that, I associate his take on Knuckles way too much with dumb Knuckles. And now I just, like, every time I hear it, I can't take him seriously. So him having a new voice is actually something I think was the right choice. To make, like, so you don't associate it with dumb Knuckles.
Is this the place? Yo, Nux!
Sonic, this looks like ruins from back home. What if the people of these islands survived and resettled on Angel Island?
Better make this pretty important. That's not a good sound. Whoa!
Going to assault the bunker! I can't lose this!
We've got this, buddy. We've got your back.
Thank you, Sonic.
I'm gonna end off the video here, so bye!